In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of Subsistence on Season 5. Now, our mission today is to go see if that beehive is still there. I went ahead and made myself a insect repellent just in case. I mean, if I'm gonna go all the way back and it's sitting there, I might as well get it. If I don't, it's kind of stupid on my part. I don't have any food ready. I'm gonna take a few protein bars and an apple with me today. I'm gonna try not to use them so I can come back and eat this chicken. Since I've got a chicken meal sitting there, I'm gonna try to, I want to go ahead and utilize that. Maybe we'll see a moose today and I can have another meal ready to go for tomorrow. A big meal a day keeps the doctor away, or maybe keeps the hunters away. That works too. We are going to look at raiding hunters relatively soon. I'm just about to the point that I feel confident in my setup. Just last season was really bad, and it was mainly because I didn't have a way of getting first aid because I couldn't fish. Well, now that you can ice fish, that's not a problem. Or not as much a problem. So that hopefully won't hinder us. Now, we can't put a marker down, but I'm pretty sure oh, what the crud? Scared the ever-bejesus out of me. Speaking of hunters, I have interlopers to take care of. Give me a second. I was trying to look on the map to remember where that hive is. I have a pretty good idea where it is. What? They took 2 shots at me and ran off? What the crud? Dude, this is my neighborhood. They weren't even attacking. He was just like, happened to be in the area or something. Hey, squirrely little, you know what? I'm not going to say it. What is this hunter doing? Oh my God, his AI is all messed up. Man, his AI was some janky. He's just like, he was, so was he fishing? And my shirt's broken. Repair. All right, let's get that fixed real quick. I don't know what that hunter was doing. Was he walking over here to fish? And I happened to be just standing out there looking on the map, and he took a shot at me and then didn't want to continue the engagement. Very, very odd. Very janky. Yes, I'm a fan of using that word today for some reason. All right. Repair my shirt. Oh, might as well, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should. It's getting pretty low. Repair that. Repair that. Might as well get a full repair on all my equipment. Oof, that hurts. That's that's all my cotton gone. Basically, that's all of it. I mean, the rest of it's really not so bad, but yeah, that was a lot of the cotton that I had stored up. Oh well, you know what they say. All is well that ends well, I guess. Some fertilizer going. I didn't clean this out yet, so there's still good resources in here. Just keep forgetting about them. I will try to remember to do that tonight. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's stand here this time. I'm pretty sure that beehive it's just over here. I think it's that tree right there. But we shall find out. I'm running any more hunters on the way. Yeah, That was odd. I'm still trying to figure out what the hunter was trying to do. I have a funny feeling he was a fishing hunter, but he shouldn't have been from a rogue camp unless they've already put on their winter gear. That would explain why. That's probably a rogue hunter, and they already have their winter shirt on. What month is it? September. I guess I can see that. Really wish we could put a marker down, but nothing yet. It would make it so much easier. I said, I've got a really good idea where it is if I remember it correctly, and I think I do. But we need to see if it's still there, because it's in the game, at least, it's the next day. And I've already succeeded in pissing off the hunters. At least I didn't start bleeding. Miracle, he hit me 2 or 3 times and I wasn't bleeding, which actually is a miracle in this game. It's like every time the hunters hit you, you bleed. Kind of wish you'd get like bleeding protection, the higher level gear that you know, basic armor only gives you so much, but there should be a protection against bleed. Basically, you have your armor, they have to pass a certain amount of armor or whatever to make you bleed or whatever would be nice or something. I don't know. Give me a reason to use higher tier armor other than just a higher armor rating. Maybe. We'll deal with the rogue hunters in a second. Actually, if they keep following me, I'll have a second form of protection. And this time I can just stay there at the hive and let them attack me. Or let them get attacked. I don't have to run away from the hive because I'll have insect repellent. Okay. Now, if it's not here, that doesn't mean that they can't be here. Oh, please be here, because I've got a hunter on my butt. No, I don't hear it. Just checking around to make sure. Yeah, they were standing at that tree over there. Nah. Am I in the right place? I think I am. Let me look on this side real quick. It was either on from that rock face or it's on the other side over here. It might be on the other side over here. Darn, I had a rogue hunter this close. The problem is they don't hit the hive very easily. I was sitting there jumping several times trying to get them to hit the hive, and they finally hit it. And of course I had a good evil laugh, but there it is. Yep, it's the same hive in the same place and on the same tree. Okay, oh, I see cotton. Okay, yeah, go after the deer, leave me alone. I had cotton and honey in the same spot. That's pretty cool. That's definitely right there. That's a good day of looting already. All right. I would like to have found the second hive as well around here, but let's use that, eat 2 of those. Eat the rest of that. I don't think this pick's gonna... Oh, no. The pick's not taking a lot of damage busting this open. I wish there was another animal over here that I could see if the bees would attack it if I'm attacking their hive. I didn't think about that until just now. Is the swarm not going to dissipate? Actually, if the swarm's going to follow... Follow, follow. Oh, I was gonna lead them over to this wolf over here and see what happened. More than likely, I'd get attacked from the wolf and get infected. The swarm's still around? Nope, they dissipate pretty quickly. Okay. Well, the hive was still there, so that's a possibility. I'm not going to say it's a guarantee. Oh, yeah, I only have... Oh, and I didn't get a cotton seed. I got cotton. I kind of wish I got the seed. I would have gotten 2 more cotton out of it after planting the seed, so... Not as good of an outcome as I wanted it to be, but, you know, hey, still, it was a cotton plant. And it's September, so that's, you know, very, you know, right early in the season, and I see my first cotton plant. Since we're all the way over here already anyways, we're going to go ahead and hit the Moonshine base and grab the alcohol that should be complete. Oh, definitely is completed by now. And then we'll run back home. What's my food situation? I'm good right now. Yeah. 4 protein bars and an apple plus a tomato. I am definitely good for the rest of the day. Replaces the 1 shotgun blast I used with that weird ass hunter. Now, if I see another beehive, unless it's really soon, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. I'm not going to make another insect repellent today, I don't think. Though I think I'll have to keep a tonic around. LP made a good suggestion that since honey is normally a medical thing, it has medical properties, maybe have honey be a way to cure an infection. Something that he got from 7 Days to Die, which actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe like a percentage idea where you have to use 1 or 2 honey to cure the infection. Or maybe have another recipe that's honey, medical leaves, and biofuel. And that makes the antidote. I don't know. But it would be another use for honey. Now, what am I going to do with the 4 honey I already have? Well, I'm not going to be cooking it or eating it. This is going to be stored in my base. And I will keep it around until there's another reason to use it. I mean, pork chops are good. There's nothing wrong with the pork chops. It's just... in case there's another update that comes out or he adds another feature, having honey already in my possession is probably going to be a good thing. I know if I have extra, but I want to keep at least 2 of the honey. 2 of it can be used, but the other 2 have got to be saved just in case. I'm always looking for the next update. Even though that's months away, I'm always looking at the next update. All right, let's check out. All right, no further damage. The refrigerator's currently off and I don't need it to be on, so the reason wasting power. Man, this thing is beaten up. All right, so 6 alcohol ready to go. I'm thinking about modifying this base some. I think I will. We're going to modify the base and pare it down. It doesn't have to be as big as it is right now. With that thought, we're going to go ahead and do that work while we're over here. And it'll gain me some more resources for the other base. So all these broken pieces that have no need to matter anymore, we're going to go ahead and move them and redesign. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take this and stick it there. Take the workbench and move it over there out of the way for a moment. Let's see if I can consolidate this into a one wall or a smaller area. Let's put it that way. Because if I can, then maybe there'll be less damage from the hunter, the occasional hunter interactions that happen over here. I mean, I don't have to stick that like I had it before. That was for the larger base layout, and there's nothing else going to be in this base. It's going to be a much more basic base, and it's like I said, it's the Moonshine base. It's not meant for full production. Sticking out a little bit on this side, but they have no reason to attack this side at all. Now this is damaged, but I'm not going to replace it. Oh, I was hoping it'd let me set it on top of the refrigerator because that would be a good place for it. I'm not actually, you know where this would actually probably fit in good. We'll go upstairs and make sure that that's not hitting anything. Actually, that's not a smart area, but I can put it down here next to the storages. There we go. That's a good use for it. That's a good place for it, I should say. Put the Moonshine right between these two. Will it slot in? I'll put it right here. The diving station, just in case I need diving equipment on this side of the map, it's good to have an extra. And this last storage unit, stick it over here for now. I'm not sure how small of the base I'm going to make it, but let's take this and that works. Actually, I do want to make this as... Hold on a second. I want to get this... Come on, fit in. There we go. Just want to have the two bumps. Take that. Yeah, I need to pare this down and try to get it into as much as one wall as possible. Take that there. Because now the parts that you want to have sticking out, there's two little square, almost like there's windows on it or something. You want those facing out. So that when you put the storage on top of it, the storage is hanging out. Those two little squares are hanging out. At least that's how I like to do it, if I can, because I think it looks good. There you go. Perfect. We'll take this, stick it there. Moonshine or distiller. And we'll stick that there. And we can pare this down to... And this size should work. Yeah, this is just going to get this gets taken out. Must have been a double floor there. Oh, I'm not deleting it. I'm trying to move it. Wrong button. Let's try that again. There we go. I was just like, ooh, what's moving over there? And this will be like a front porch area, and that whole curve can come off. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get upstairs real quick. Put that here now. I'm gonna move the solar panels out of the way just a little bit. Good spot for it. And go ahead and move this one as well, just to get it. And if they're not, it doesn't even have to be perfect because, like I said, this is just the Moonshine base. Okay. That one in the corner is probably fine. But this will give me access to up here still. Hush. Hush, little wolf, before I kill you. You don't want to mess with me right now. I am not in the mood. And do I want to square it off? I don't know, but definitely this one can be removed. Is there anything sitting on? Actually, no, there's stuff sitting on that. It's the curve part that has to come off. Take this and place it there for now. And then all of this can go. This will give me a good amount of wood. Well, I don't need a lot more nails, but the wood will be nice from taking all this apart. And it'll allow me to do some further expansions at the new base and not have to worry about the resources to do so. I'll have some of it. And that means the wood that I cut down, which last night in the game, I was able to get a lot of wood cut. A lot of trees taken down. And I think it was like 53 logs. So that's a real good amount right now. All right. Take this last curve off. Now, I think this was a full piece that I happen to have, and I just... No, it's a small. Well, I'll stick it there for now. All right, so all the pieces that need to be removed have been. The rest, I'm going to shift off to the side just for a second so that I can shift this over. Oh, it might not be high enough to do that. Okay, we're going to have a longer walkway than I had before. But it's going to be like a large porch area. Yeah, there we go. Gives me the little ramp to come off over here. Yeah, that's all still being used because that is areas for my planters. So that'll be a permanent overhang. I don't need this piece down here though because I'm not closing. Actually, take that back. I can take this and shift it to there. Start closing that side off. Which means I could have used the other pieces to do that, but oh well, I didn't think about it till it was too late. I already do it. Well, most of them were curves. There was like one piece I could save, but no problemo. So I need... I guess I can leave that the way that it is. It kind of finishes it. I mean, that part's going to get damaged, but I was noticing that this area back here wasn't getting damaged. It was that side over there. That's why I wanted to shift this over. And then I need 2 walls and 2 of the quarter walls. So, which the stuff I got back, I'm using some of it right now, but it was still, it was a net plus. I'll call that a net plus still. Yeah, pare this down. It doesn't need to be as big as it is. It's kind of, it was too big for britches. It wasn't doing me any good. Not over here, it wasn't. I didn't need that much of a base over here. And now this is something I typically do to, and also it's like my cave base. When I had my cave base, that place was immaculate. I was never, if I ever built on that world again, I would never tear anything out of Warehold. That was one of my favorites. Like, that's probably the reason that hardcore playthrough, when I have Cove Hold, and I broke that one down, even though it's like I was still building something, I think I lost interest because I tore apart one of my favorite buildings of all time in this game, and I can't undo what I did because I don't have a save that goes back to that. And I was really disappointed that I started taking that base apart. Yeah, I honestly, that's what it was. I mean, I like building in this game, and taking that one apart really hurt. Okay, this works. Yeah, this gives you the, I probably want to put a doorway in here, but this gives me the area that I absolutely need over here, just the bare minimum. Do I need this? Oh, actually, I do need that chest because that's my holding water chest. Though what I am going to do is I'm going to move this so it sits right next to this storage unit. Now this is the one that is holding the empty water or the dirty water containers. Man, we need a bigger wood burner so that we can cook more canteens of water at the same time. I know people are saying, Critical, you could build the drill and extract water with it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, why don't I put a drill over here and turn it on and just to extract water? I've got all the power I need. If I upgrade it, it could definitely handle the refrigerator, even though I right now don't even need the refrigerator. The refrigerator's not doing anything. But I could certainly put a drill over here just to get water. I'll look at the power requirements, but especially if I don't store anything in the refrigerator, I can just run that 24/7 and just have it extracting nothing but water or whatever ores I'm really desperate for. But just on the base's own power ability, that is actually a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. And since it is my Moonshine base, having fresh water always available over here so I don't have to store canteens over here or use the boil water, just having fresh water in there at all times would probably save time when I went over there and said, okay, time to do some moonshine and make some Molotov cocktails. I'll have to think about that. I don't know if I want it over there because of power, but it's such a I think I'd have to have a drill over at my main base before I put one over there, because that's the old base. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like that. I'm going to put this in my... Get my bow. I guess I run across a rabbit on the way home. Yeah, things I'm making, I'll have to think about. I mean, I've got free power over there, and the power is not doing me any good because I'm not storing stuff in the refrigerator. And that would give me a way to use the power that I have there for a good purpose. But it is getting very dark. You guys can't say anything. So I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence on Season 5. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.